So we're going to talk about the poll.
Okay.
Again.
I hate it since someone didn't hit record the right way.
I right-clicked instead of left-clicked. Zigged when I should have zagged.
I asked Bo if I could do some things for social media because I saw that our presence was lacking a little bit because we all get busy because we all have lives. But I had some spare time, so I was like, hey. And I made a poll on Twitter from our last episode. So if you haven't heard that, go back and listen to that one. Because in it, Kenny doesn't know that Debbie Reynolds from Halloween Town is Debbie Reynolds from Singing in the Rain. So I made a poll because I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And I said, who didn't know who Debbie Reynolds was? And everyone voted for Bo and not Kenny.
Well, not everyone, but 50% of the people that voted did vote for me.
Surprisingly, almost every one of our friends that I asked said they voted for you, which was funny. So
Yeah. Also, my friend Xander voted for me.
my friend Audrey voted
Misclick.
for me.
He meant to vote
Oh,
for
yeah.
you, but
No,
he
he
didn't want to
didn't.
say anything about it because he was
No, he
afraid of
didn't.
me.
No, he didn't.
I can read the receipts to you if you'd like.
He was just too afraid to say
got
it to
the
you.
chills. At least
Because
two
Xander's-
people
Well, if
voted
you,
for
if
Xander's
you
me.
would,
the
I
he
know
would
they
homie.
just he
did.
would have just been quiet about it.
Xander's the
Because
homie.
my friend Audrey
Calm down.
admitted when I saw one vote for me, I knew immediately it was her. And I messaged her and I said, did you vote for me? She said, LOL, I voted for you. And I was like, you're wrong.
I'd like to point out
Singing in the Rain is
the
my
hubris
movie.
of you two means that you both collectively got way more votes than me. And Mackenzie got
For
one.
your ignorance.
He said, also, I was absolutely the first one to vote for you in the poll. And I said, you goddamn traitor. And he said, I misclicked trying to hit Kenny, which it turns out was correct. But then you ended up winning, and I didn't want to say anything.
Dang.
Well,
I-
I want to say something,
I
Xander.
revoke,
Fuck you. All right?
Ouch.
I revoke your homie status.
Did
Xander.
you even
Thank
know
Yeah,
that it was
no
Debbie
homie
Reynolds?
status.
Did you
Yes,
know
I
it was
knew-
Debbie Reynolds?
Of course I knew that it was Debbie
Don't
Reynolds.
act like you know things, Bo. You
I
don't.
have, like, a borderline encyclopedic knowledge of actors. That's it. That's all I know.
So then I came back at him because he was mad. He was butthurt.
Because I didn't know fucking...
Because it would have been pretty on character if Bo didn't know something because he looked me in the eyes one time and asked me if I knew who Jay-Z was married to. And I said, you cannot possibly be serious.
That's not how it happened.
It was.
No, I said...
We were right
wait.
there in scripts. And
I
you
said,
said,
wait.
who is
I said,
Jay-Z
wait.
married to?
I said, wait.
I,
Are Beyonce and Jay-Z married?
No, you didn't. You said, who is Jay-Z married to?
Well, it was
And I
after
have
they
a
were
better
already
memory
talking
than you.
about them being married, and I was like, what?
The sound waves has more columns than
Yeah.
Augustan architecture.
Whoa, fucking
Okay.
big dick over here.
Read-
Whoa.
Fucking
I'd read 20 pages on it. So,
What class are you in?
History of the Caesars.
Interesting. I'm in Roman archaeology.
I am not.
I'm having a great time in that class.
Well,
And that's not even sarcastic. I love it.
Hmm.
So, if you're interested.
I'm not.
Screw Augustus, though, dude. What an idiot.
He was actually like pretty smart. About having to read
So, was that
almost 40 pages of poetry. Not smart.
was that your media of the week? The poll?
The poll.
That
that
you
was
just-
mine.
You dove off. You
It was pretty great,
came out unscathed.
especially since I don't have a Twitter, so I didn't even vote.
It's
Oh,
fucking bullshit.
Kenny.
That's what it was.
Rip.
Did you vote in the poll?
I did vote in the poll.
So there were 3 votes for Kenny, I believe.
Unless she voted for you.
Unless you voted for somebody else.
Or she voted for herself.
No comment.
What the fuck? So I voted for Kenny, and you voted for Kenny.
You know,
Which
I
means
should
that
have
all
voted
of
for
the,
Bo,
that,
though.
which
That
means
would've
that
been-
100% of the people that voted for Kenny are sitting right here.
Yeah. Because we were here.
I'm fucking mad, dude.
It's just your character, dude. I'm sorry. Makes sense.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Sorry.
I've been viciously attacked. On the
So many
internet.
people just threw
What did
you
I
under the
fucking
bus,
say?
Bo.
That poll is a complete and total witch hunt.
I literally thought Donald Trump tweeted that. I literally was like, who
that
is
was
this?
the joke.
Yeah, well, I had to make sure I wasn't following him. I'm not. Although I was for a little bit on accident, because oopsies, when it turned over from Obama to the POTUS account, I was like, I gotta go. A lot of people are following him, though. I
Yeah.
creeped through who is.
I follow him.
Yeah, I don't give him that.
I mean, like,
I don't.
one...
You have his tweet notifications on, be honest.
No.
You have his notifications on.
No.
That was funny, Kenny.
Thanks, Mackenzie.
I follow Trump as well.
Yeah.
Kenny
I was like, I
doesn't,
can't be
though.
alone on
Not
that. Yeah,
Twitter.
Kenny does not follow Donald Trump
Kenny
on Twitter.
does not follow any of us, which is a little disrespectful if I'm being honest.
It's almost like
So
he doesn't
was
have
that
a
your
Twitter.
media? Was that your media of the week?
We can call it
Because
that.
you don't
'cause
have a
it's been-
Twitter, so I'm not
We-
sure how you accessed your media of the week.
Oh, Bo knocked on my door, really angry, and held up the phone. It was like FBI.
Look at
but-
this shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just threw my phone in his face.
All right.
So that was a big misstep, guys. Let's get the next one. Let's stick
Let's
the
get
landing next
100%
time.
Bo next time.
Yeah, let's get 100% the wrong answer next time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. The funny thing is, I'm gonna keep coming up with stupid things that the three of us do, and then absolutely frame Bo for them on Twitter. That's the new gag. If you're listening, please participate.
I don't like the new gag. I'm gonna
a
sit in the
big
corner
fan.
with my arms crossed like a angry, grouchy old man.
How you do all the time?
Yeah, and I'm gonna not like the gag.
I'm gonna open this package of trail mix so everyone.
Why didn't you do that for the half hour
'Cause
that
I
we were
got-
sitting in
'cause
here
I
before we
got-
started
Oh,
recording?
I did. You guys act like you didn't hear me munching for you all. Well, you took hours to choose your albums.
We had like a whole ASMR
You had a
moment.
whole moment, and I wonder why none of you were laughing. Did you not hear me?
I didn't.
I
hear
had the
it.
package up here. I was like petting the
I don't
mic.
even remember.
Yeah,
It's-
I was looking for
Well,
album.
Mackenzie,
It
you're
was
welcome
just
for
some-
that
I
one
was
moment.
trying to do
Chill.
my job.
It's a personal
I was vibing with it. It was nice.
personal crunch concert.
Anyways, I got anxious and I closed it. You know when you do things and you're like, why'd I do that?
Me taking my
It was
phone
nice.
case on and off right now.
See, I played with the trail mix. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sit over here while I munch it. Ow. My friend.
I can still hear you crunching. What's your media of the week, Mackenzie?
Oh, I joined Byte and it sucks. If
What is
anyone was
Byte?
wondering,
What's that?
it's supposedly like Vine 2
Oh,
is what people are calling it.
It's not TikTok.
is that? I was gonna say, is that not
No.
TikTok?
I mean,
No, because Vine's not made by the Chinese.
Is TikTok made by the Chinese?
Are we doing?
Yep.
yeah.
That's where they censor like the Hong Kong stuff. There's a whole thing. That's the only reason I know. I don't have TikTok. I don't watch TikTok.
I
My
knew that
friends-
TikTok was made by the Chinese
My
because they're
friends
stealing your
always make
facial
me
data.
watch them, and I don't think they're funny. Some of them I do think are funny. There's been a few, but
It's
don't
like
get it,
Vines, but about as funny as Vine.
but
as
like
well.
Vines, but like childhood humor, like children's humor. I don't get it.
It's like Vines.
Yeah, that's exactly what Vines
No.
were. It's roughly the same.
No,
it's Vines with
were,
music.
Vines were more like obscure. Like
Yeah.
their humor was definitely funnier. Like I would go on Vine and I would laugh at a lot of them.
Yeah, and everything wasn't the same.
Yeah. The TikToks are like, oh, we're gonna learn dances now.
Mhm, and everyone just posts the same like dance or song or something.
Yeah, that's bad. I don't like it. I follow a hedgehog account, which is hedgehogs doing things and giving themselves baths. Anyway, you've joined it. Sorry, we got off. On Anyways.
Yeah, so Byte, disappointing. Hope it gets better. That's all.
Wait, I'm gonna download it.
Everyone is. I think the only real people on it were the people like testing it for the app, and so it's not
Mm.
So you could
super funny.
build a huge bite platform, Mackenzie.
I
and
could.
Make
Is it
Byte with a Millions. Y?
Yeah.
Cool.
Could be a Byte star.
yeah.
Oh my god, we should get our podcast on Byte like now, so we're like there, you know.
We could call it. We could just put down clips of it on and call them bite size.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that. I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
Sweet. I don't know why I searched it when Roku TV remote came on, but it did.
What's your media of the week?
Had one. Oh, I started watching this YouTube channel when I can't sleep because my medication that I'm on makes me not sleep. So I stay up late at night watching abandoned mall tours.
It's kind of badass.
Yeah.
They're like when they were in the craze of building malls, and then they all a lot of them didn't like succeed because they were just like really excited to build one, didn't think about like the areas.
Yeah, it's a
where
dead
they were
mall.
at.
It's yeah.
Yeah, Well, I'm interested because I was looking for my mall because my mall is a dead mall. But these are like, there are some huge, fancy malls that are completely abandoned, but they're still like open. So like you can go in them and like wander around because they still have like the anchor stores on the end. And like old people walk around them for exercise. But like these are like huge, fancy malls that have like, used to have like Ferris wheels in them and like all this stuff. And they're completely like no one's in there. It's kind of creepy, kind of cool.
What's the craziest mall you've seen thus far?
I watched one in Pittsburgh, but the coolest one I saw was the one in outside of Cincinnati. Actually, I kind of want to go. It's called the Cincinnati Mall, but it's actually so far outside of Cincinnati, and it's built in like a poorer area. So like they thought people were gonna come to the mall from Cincinnati, but it's way too far outside Cincinnati, so no one came. And then it just was like, but it was like all like, it's like a time capsule in there. There was like all the old like signs from like the 80s and the 90s. Oh, it was cool, you know.
I feel so compelled to go see it in person.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I
So,
was like, oh, I should go.
There's
I need to
a
stop this.
YouTuber whose name is Dan Bell. I think that's what his
That's
name is. Oh, it was that guy? It's that guy? Oh, okay. I was going to recommend him to you, but fuck me, I guess. I don't know.
That's him, I swear.
Yeah.
I was going to say Dan Brown, but that was our
No, that was Joseph Brown.
Joseph Brown. Who's Dan,
Dan Brown is the dude that did like Inferno and stuff. Like
That's Dante.
no, but it's the fuck you.
I don't know who you're talking about.
What did you say his name was?
Dan Bell.
That's definitely him.
He's the author.
Dan Bell, Dead Mall.
Oh! The fucking angels and demons in the fucking Da Vinci Code. That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan Bell, Dead Mall series.
Dante
Yes.
looking ass.
Dante looking ass.
Yeah.
He wrote it first.
These
Fucking
are, these
course
are
he
it. This
Yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah.
This is the.
Yep, that is
it's
the guy I
the
was talking
Forest
about.
Fair Village Mall featuring, and he puts like this like lo-fi music in that kind of sounds like mall music, and it's like really well edited. Like he's really cool. So I'm just.
Yeah, he makes good shit.
Yeah.
He has a
they're all
video
good.
where he goes into an abandoned mansion in Baltimore.
Pittsburgh Mills and Forest Fair Village. I would recommend. They're really good. I'd watch them.
Yeah, he has a thing where he goes into an abandoned mansion in Baltimore.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking spooky. It's pretty badass.
He gets busted by police in a few of them. I wouldn't watch those. They're a little
Yeah.
stressful. If you're easily stressed, don't watch those. But he'll tell you in the beginning if
uh,
he gets busted or not. But
It's
the
a
other
little,
ones are
it's a
cool.
little too familiar for me.
Thank you, Bo. So what was your?
Mine was also the poll,
Mm.
which I was gonna try and tack on the
Doki
Dan
doki.
Bell thing to add a little more variety, but that's exactly what you were talking about.
I
So I
already
guess I'm
been
just
to,
fucking double dipping over here.
He makes really good stuff. Okay. What are we talking about?
The fucking Banana album.
The banana, album. Yeah.
I'll let you introduce it, Mackenzie. You put it
Okay.
in the wheel.
I have Wikipedia.
Oh no. She's gonna tell me the lore.
Okay. The Velvet Underground and Nico. Okay, so this was an album I think released in 1967, so it's old, but really cool.
My mom's gonna be so mad.
Your mom, like, born in 1967
God.
or something?
I'm so sorry.
Mm.
No.
It's not old. It's young
Close,
and spry,
but no.
full of life.
Love's for you, Kelly.
And they wrote this album touring with Andy Warhol, and it didn't do very well when they put it out initially. But since the 90s, they've sold like over 500,000 copies of this album. So it was really something that was, before its time, or ahead of its time, rather.
Before
Same thing.
before its time
Yeah.
also
Land.
works.
Also,
Yeah.
I didn't know the banana was a sticker. It peels off.
I didn't know
on the
that.
album.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Peels
fucked
off
up.
into like a pink banana.
Because
color.
Warhol
Didn't know
produced
that.
it as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know where I do that. I learned that from, but I did know that. I'm not
Okay.
really too sure, but
One of my friends was trying to tell me the deep lore about this album, and I was
Ooh.
like,
Bo cares so much for others.
I don't like the lore. I just want to listen to the music.
Then
So-
thoughts on the music.
I did not like it.
Okay, why didn't you like it?
I don't know. It was kind of boring for the most part. I think there was like 3 songs that I really liked.
I should pull it up.
I fucking wrote them down.
What's it called?
Venus and Furs, Heroin, and European
The
Sun.
Velvet Underground and Nico.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just that. No wonder I couldn't remember the name of it.
Yeah, Venus and Furs, Heroin, and European Sun were the 3 songs that I actually liked.
Okay.
They're all like pretty good, but
I
I think the rest of the songs are
Oh, wow.
kind of fucking boring. Did you accidentally listen to the deluxe edition?
I listened to the 45th anniversary edition.
So did I.
I just
Okay.
realized that I'll get to it.
He listened to the deluxe version.
It's like twice as long.
Like all their albums, it's like their entire discography.
It's like the
no.
Nirvana one's like 90
Yeah.
songs long.
oh, that'd be so
Kenny
sad.
went through
Dude,
it.
I should put
Not really,
fucking Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness in the wheel because it's like fucking 4 hours long or some shit. You guys like the Smashing Pumpkins? You want to listen to the Smashing Pumpkins for 4 hours?
Who's the lead singer of that?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you do.
I just said I don't know the deep lore. Like the name of the singer.
No, who's the? Oh God, I'm gonna get such bad cookies after this. Smashing Pumpkins. Billy Corgan. That's it.
Yeah, I should have known that.
You should have. He's like a big name.
I've never heard his name before.
Lauren, what do you think of it?
Sounds like a you problem. I'm not sure I have an opinion fully
Okay.
developed. I liked it. Oh, what songs did I like? Oops, this is car seat headrest. Sorry. I thought that a lot of them went on a little bit too long for my liking. I thought my favorites looked to be Femme Fatale, which I'd heard before, Venus and Furs, and Heroin. But the first 2 tracks for me were my least favorite. I was like, oh no, this is... Because I really only like Pale Blue Eyes by them. I'm sorry. I'm really just... I'm fake edgy. I'm not really edgy. I've never been like a huge fan. I liked Heroin until the end when it got a little too prog for my liking and had screechy
That was the good part.
chalkboard
I
sounds.
really like the screechy.
I do too.
That hurt my
Yeah.
ears.
That was the good part.
I was a baby. I said nope, skip.
Damn, you skipped it? That's brutal.
I skipped it till the screeching was done. I scrubbed a little bit.
That's brutal.
I wanted to give it the full minute. But, the first 4 songs, they went a little too long, so I skipped the end once I'd heard, like, there's like 30 seconds left. I kind of just scooped-de-dooped. But then I got a little more open-minded to it. But then Black Angel Death Song I thought was going to be really good. And that was definitely my least favorite song. It's a little zzz for me. I don't know. I felt like I was listening to, I told Bo, it was like kind of a diluted Rolling Stones a little bit for me. I just wanted to listen to the Beatles after it because
Okay.
I just don't think I'm a big lo-fi person.
You say this is lo-fi?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Well, I really like alt rock. Alt rock is like one of my most listened
do
to
I.
genres. This is, I would say, this is just straight alt rock.
It's just a little fuzzy because it's old.
It's a little fuzzy
yeah.
because it's
And it did not have a
It's a
super
little
high
bit.
budget from my understanding.
it's
Yeah,
almost,
it's a little. I would say it's like diluted alt rock.
It's,
though.
like,
just,
rough.
It's. I wouldn't say rock. I'd say.
I don't know, like-
I'd say quiet.
I
I don't
wouldn't
think
say
it's
it's like
quiet.
any more quiet than like Pavement or something, but
I don't know what was pavement.
it's you wouldn't believe it. It's alt rock.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is it a band or a song?
band. It's 90s.
Cool. Cool.
So I
writing it
really
How
I
come you
loved
write
this
Kenny's
album.
bands down?
Yeah, the funny fact is that
He
I
doesn't
write them down
actually-
and I don't listen to them.
he writes them down and then he just never touches them, or he listens to like
The amount of suggestions I've given Bo that he's never taken
we're in the same camp here.
hurt my feelings a
Yeah,
little bit.
the only
Yeah.
person whose music recommendations that I take like super seriously are Nate's. So I mean, he tries to make me listen to fucking Mastodon and shit. I don't fucking listen to it, so I guess nobody really, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's a tangent.
So
You liked it.
yeah, I kind of loved it. My philosophy teacher had it, like a poster of it up in his class in senior year, but like he was a weird dude. Like he listened to like Gregorian chanting to like concentrate.
Don't we all?
Shouldn't that be our next album?
Yeah. Oh my god. Can you? I'm just imagining walking down Court Street with like Gregorian chants in my ears.
It's just like, oh, fucking Halo music, dude.
Powerful.
Yeah, I never
Put
got
that on
around
the
to
wheel.
it. Or this album, not Gregorian chanting. I listened to that in class when
My
he played it in
ex-boyfriend
class.
Used to play Gregorian chants all the time. And I was like, why?
That's disgusting.
He's an ex for a reason. It was mainly the Gregorian chants. Sorry, Kenny. I just
That's fine.
got a thought.
I might have
popped into
dated my
head.
philosophy teacher then. Did he also really big into track and field and also probably, or not track field, cross country, and also probably smoked weed in his lifetime?
What did you? Will you
I think
know
you
my
have to do that
ex-boyfriend?
if you're a
I-
philosophy teacher.
What?
So I think you have to like smoke weed if you're a philosophy teacher.
Probably.
I think you do. I think that's a.
I think that's part of your
Prereq.
like, yeah, that's like your capstone.
Yeah. So I listened to this album, and then I hit repeat and listened to the album again. And I've gone through the album twice today.
I think
alone.
I think I'd like it more if I listened to it again.
And I'm only liking it more and more the more I listen to it. So you get 2 thumbs up from me, Mackenzie.
Thank
I
you.
think this was amazing.
Means a lot to me. Your thumbs. Precious.
I think I would probably like, from my understanding, I think I would probably like, the album after this.
Lulu?
No. White Light, White Heat. I would probably like it more because it's like a little more off the wall. But this was just kind of like safe and boring to me.
But was it safe for 1960s?
I don't know.
considering-
Yes,
I
it
wasn't alive
was.
in 1967.
I
Yes, it
not.
was.
Maybe not. It almost didn't get made, so like probably not. but
They kind of just took things that other artists were doing at this time. They took a lot from the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. They also took riffs from Marvin Gaye. Just kind of threw them all into a thing with Andy Warhol. It wasn't
and then
really.
mixed in a bit of talent.
Kenny, I wish you'd stop talking sometimes. Come over there and just.
That's why we have the table.
Call the Beatles untalented again in my house, and you won't have legs.
Kenny,
Say whatever you want about the Rolling
Do it.
Stones. I don't care, but
do it.
Even her
I
house,
Kenny,
bro.
you
Go
weigh
to
about 50
Michigan.
pounds. I could snap you like a twig right now.
All right.
I'm
Okay,
just
hold on
saying.
a second.
I'm just saying.
You're right. He does weigh about 50 pounds. You also weigh about 50 pounds. So
I
Actually,
do
I
not.
have like.
Kenny, how much
I
you
have
weigh
a
right
foot
now?
on her.
yeah, I know.
So, I haven't measured myself in probably a year at least.
Who are you more scared of, me or Kenny?
I mean, like in a fight, Kenny, but I'm not scared of either one of you.
That's a lie.
Am I supposed to decide who's going to win this fight?
We're taking bets. I got a pool running over here. Mackenzie, what do you say?
Oh.
You got the man on the right or the lady on the left? What do you got
He
here?
almost called me a man.
I almost said dame, and I'm not sure if that's like
Who?
sexist or not, so I just said the lady. But I was going with the voice. I was running the 1920s. Oh, that was just, it was a bit that I was doing. But who do you got, Mackenzie?
I don't know, Kenny. How well can you see without your glasses?
Not at all. Dude's blind.
Yeah, some of us
But
wear
in
contacts,
close range,
Kenny.
but in close range,
I do.
he can see.
Not right now, you don't.
Obviously.
Good
got
luck
glasses
getting
on.
home, bub.
I could get home without my glasses. It's not that bad.
What about without legs? Anyways, I liked this album. I did feel like it's kind of like a level of pop rock coolness that ACRN people have that I cannot reach. And if you don't know, ACRN is the group I'm involved with. They're a lot cooler than me. So anyways, yeah, I
Air
feel like they all
Conditioning
listen.
Renting network.
Akron, Ohio.
You believe someone called us Akron?
It's funny. I think like by all accounts I should like the Velvet Underground just based off of like my taste, but this was not a good
I think if I like it,
introduction.
You won't, so.
And I'm gonna listen to White Heat, and I'll report back, I guess. And by I'm gonna listen to that, I mean I'm gonna write myself a note, like I'm gonna listen to it and then not listen to it. Maybe one day I'll read all the list of movies that I'm gonna watch and the list of music that I'm gonna listen to.
It can be your retirement list in 50 years.
In 50 years, that's
I can't wait for them to frame that list at your funeral, and they're like, albums Bo never listened to.
All of them.
All of them. Save for 6 whole albums that he did listen to. That hit a little too close to home for him.
Dude, I own 10 albums on vinyl, so maybe check your numbers again, buddy.
My bad. 15. How many albums have we done for the podcast? I'm gonna say 17. I'm gonna say he's listening to 17. That's my bad.
Well, one of the episodes was 9 albums.
Right, I
so
accounted for that. You'd already heard those
like
before.
15 or 16 albums. Or we have 15 or 16 episodes. I think this would be episode 15.
So flat 30. Let's just
30 tops.
flat 30.
Yeah.
But you feel like
I'm gonna do a
you look
poll.
like- you
How
feel
many
like-
albums has Bo listened to in his life?
But you look like you feel a bit lost right now, which reminds me of the movie we watched Inside Llewyn
hey.
Davis, where he's
Hey.
lost.
Don't interrupt him.
Hey. They have a thing first.
Oh, we
Oh.
do. Oh.
Idiot.
Ruin my
Okay.
segue, but
Yeah, I know.
Welcome
It was
to
good. That was
Poorly
good, though.
Explained, the better version, because it's ours. We took it over because
It's good because I don't have the scoreboard anymore. I mean, it's in one of them documents, but I don't have my laptop. So.
Because boys drool and girls rule. Okay. Okay.
I don't tell people I drool. It's a secret.
That was such a funny joke. I almost laughed. Okay.
I laugh, Bo. Thank you.
Okay.
Real ones stick together. What's your poorly explained?
Oh, wow. It seems so weird coming at me like that. Okay. Satan is a fashion icon.
Is it The Devil Wears Prada?
Oh no, you got it.
Oh, wow.
How'd you did that?
See, that's why we usually take more than 5 seconds to come up with them.
Yeah.
Like
But
several weeks at a time.
But we also
takes a month
we also
to
got
do.
yours like that. So don't knock
that's fair.
me.
That's fair.
At least
That was a good
at
first
least I
one.
came up with one.
That was a good first one.
God,
Put me on the scoreboard, coach.
no.
I'm up on you, cuz.
that's what I was gonna guess. But I've never actually seen the movie, so I
I
thought it
mean,
was just like Meryl Streep, and I didn't.
haven't seen it either.
It's not about the movie. It's just, I just did the title really quick because we
Okay.
were flailing. So I took it onto my shoulders. I said, "Hop on, Meryl." All right, Kenny. Now we can talk about the movie we
Yeah, now
watched.
we can talk about.
Is this your movie,
fucking-
Kenny?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you won't believe next week's movie, who it's from.
Shit, man, you got. Did you just get 3 in a? No, okay, you got 2 in a row. Okay.
It's
We
two
can
in a
spin
row.
again.
I don't think we need to.
No, I mean the wheel's random.
Yeah.
That's such is life.
Yep. So, I love this movie. It's the Coen brothers who made Big Lebowski and A Simple Man and No Country for Old Men.
Fargo. That was the one that I was
Fargo.
trying to think of the other day.
Yeah. I went on a binge of them over the summer. And I think this is easily my favorite, but that's saying a lot because so many of them are good movies.
Yeah, they like kind of dance around in different genres.
Yeah, but they always have this like, I don't know, like bleak, lost-ish feeling that
Yeah,
they
it's
put
like
in.
Very
And-
cynical.
Yeah, but I think this one is like almost beautifully so.
No.
I loved this movie, so
I love this
I'm gonna
movie
give you
also, and it
a thumbs up on that.
I don't know why, but it made it like it's like a feel-good, happy movie for me.
I think that is incorrect.
That my feelings are happy when watching the movie.
Yeah,
I don't think you can
listen,
classify
Kenny, you're
it
not
as a
allowed to like
feel-good.
this movie.
It may be one for you, but I don't think you can classify it as a feel-good movie.
I said it was a feel-good movie for me, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but I just meant don't tell people it's a feel-good movie.
Made me feel good too.
It didn't make me feel
It
good.
kind
Did
of
not make me
eased
feel
my
good at all.
spirit a little bit.
Did not at all. Made me super anxious. It did, actually.
I mean, like, it was sad. It was definitely
Yeah.
sad, but
yeah.
it was nice. He just keeps on doing. That quote that he says at the end.
Don't give me the folk music quote.
Yeah, that
He
shit
says it
was
at the beginning as
fucking
well.
great. I didn't hear it at the beginning, but I heard it at the end.
Dude, the beginning and the
I
movie
said,
are
I
the
bet,
same.
know.
I bet
I know.
people on
Loop.
Tumblr put this on their little bloggies and think it's really.
Yeah,
And then I googled and I searched.
I'm
and
gonna
it was.
put it on my Twitter profile because it's really good.
Hell
You
yeah.
don't make folk music.
No, I don't. I can't
You don't
pick
even.
the guitar with the. I can't do finger picking, so I couldn't make folk music. Every
I
time he picked up the
really-
guitar, I thought he was gonna play Blackbird.
I really liked the music.
It's not on Spotify. Just if anyone's curious,
It is.
not.
Not all of it, but some of it is. The original artist's one is.
Yeah, but like I want Oscar Isaac singing at me.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Some
I
of
can't
it
have
is.
that,
It's on Amazon
but
if you want to download it.
That's not Spotify.
3 songs are on Spotify. I checked.
Is the Adam Driver, Justin Timberlake, and Oscar Isaac song?
No, it's not.
Well, then I don't fucking care.
That
do
one
I?
and Oh Hang Me. Are really
Yeah.
I listened to the original one of that one. But Oscar Isaac is a better singer than the guy the movie was based on.
Okay. So I clearly like the movie, but we're gonna talk more about the movie or.
I don't know. I really liked it. He was like in like kind of a dick, but
He's definitely
in like a
dick.
real way.
Yeah.
Like if I met that person in real life, like I could meet that person in real life, and that he would be a dick, like a little bit. And I also kind of, I don't know if, I assume that this is like an intentional misdirection. I don't know if I'm just like I don't know if I'm too far gone or what, but when the producer man tells him like, you should join your partner, I was like, or like you should reunite with your partner. I was like, God, he's gonna fucking do it. I really like this movie. It's a good movie.
All right, Lauren. Anything else? You didn't like it.
I did not like it. I feel like it was good to watch one time. Probably won't watch it again. I don't know. It reminded me a lot of a movie that I liked a lot, except with less of a plot and more unlikable characters. There wasn't a single character in this movie I liked or identified with at all. The main character, I felt like we were supposed to feel bad for the main character.
What was the movie that you liked?
Oh, Song 1.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
It's Anne Hathaway and an indie folk singer. Her brother gets hit by a car and is in a coma, and he was his favorite singer, and so she like reaches out to him, and they like romance. But it's not a happy ending. It's not like a happy movie either. I don't know. I felt like I was supposed to feel bad for the main character, but I just like every time he did something, I hated him more. And I really liked the music though, so that was the good. It was supposed to be like a kind of like Odysseus journey, and then the cat was named Odysseus.
It was Ulysses.
Yeah, but it was okay. But the story is kind of based on like an Odysseus kind of journey.
Is it?
Okay, so
I
we
know
went
it's like
over the Aeneid and History of the Caesars.
Iliad.
No, Aeneid. Aeneid. It's Aeneid.
Yeah.
It's based on, or it's someone else writing stuff instead of, it's a Roman person writing Homer stuff, pretty much, but Roman, so it's better, according to Romans.
Okay, and?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
I was just asking if it was supposed to be like Odysseus, like journey based.
That's what I was getting to. Thanks for reminding. I've never read that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I feel like it was supposed to be. It was just a little all over the place for me. I'm not one that like only likes like happy ending movies. I don't like happy ending movies, but this one is just, I don't know. I feel like
this movie had a happy ending.
no.
Au revoir. I was like, damn, au revoir. Get the fuck out of here.
Dang it, I lost my train of thought.
I mean, I feel like after this movie ends, he gets out of this terrible cycle in his life.
Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
think he does. I feel like this entire movie could have been prevented if he had just tried. He got offered lots of jobs that he just lost from being like an utter jerk.
You're just a careerist.
Yeah, he's not my type of guy. I just thought he was kind of stupid because the guy offered him backup singers. A lot of singers got their start from being backup singers. I don't know.
All right, but if you were in like a duo and then the other part of your duo, like,
I don't think I would turn into that person either.
yeah, but would you be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go join another duo, or do you think you'd
If
maybe
I
be a
needed-
little reluctant to do
If
that?
I needed the money like that. Also, he signed off his royalties on that song.
Yes.
That was stupid.
Yep. But he needed the money right now.
No, I didn't. No.
That's what being poor is like. You make maybe a not very smart decision so that you can get by in the immediacy because you have no other option.
He had people he was living with.
Is he gonna borrow
he had people he was
200
living
yeah,
off of,
yeah.
not living with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But like, couldn't you wait until the royalties? And why didn't he just call his manager to get approval?
He
so
also
he
just
could-
got in a fight like 3 scenes earlier with his manager because he wouldn't pay him.
Yeah.
I mean, there are certainly like class
There are-
implications here, especially because the people he relies on, his like the people who house him and his fans are like fans. I say with quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are like upper middle class intellectuals, doctors, like so.
Yeah.
That's definitely a layer in this film.
Oh, that's what I was trying to think of. Tired, stupid, go to sleep at 5:30 in the morning brain. Just going back to like the why do you sign royalties? That's like the John Mulaney bit with.
Where do I sign,
Barry
Mr. Barry Gordy?
Yeah. For $1.
Yep.
Yeah. Just,
It's
but
just
this
a bit
wasn't.
before Mr. Barry
This
Gordy.
wasn't the Motown era. This was time
Before
to,
that.
Time to know that. No.
Wasn't it?
No.
I thought it was. I don't
What?
know. It's around the
This
same
was in
time.
Greenwick Village.
Yeah, I don't know.
In the folk era.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was good. I liked the music was the best part for me. The rest of it kind of just stressed me out.
I feel that. I don't know. I really like this movie. I like it a lot. I would definitely watch it again. Something that I really liked was the lighting, actually.
That's what I
of
was
the
gonna
whole
say.
movie.
Yeah,
This
that
movie
was
was really
good.
fucking pretty. I
Yeah,
feel like
it
it's been a
was.
while since I watched a movie this pretty.
Oh yeah, the lighting in the house, the guy he stayed in,
Mhm.
the house was gorgeous. His little apartment.
Well, like the doctor.
Yeah,
Oh,
the little mid-century
Yeah.
Mhm.
classical house. Yeah, it was adorable.
I really like that. I thought John Goodman was good in this too.
Good. I love John
was.
Goodman.
He
Yeah.
freaked me out though. I hated that part.
The dude's an asshole.
Yeah.
Love him.
That whole like car scene.
Yeah.
Also, the guy
stressing
from
me
Tron
out.
Legacy. Not sure. He's this guy
Is that
driving.
the cigarette guy?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's from
Oh.
Tron Legacy. Also, the guy, the producer guy, Grand Budapest. He's Zero, or
Hmm.
not Zero. Yeah. Lobby Boy. Yeah.
I do
Alright.
have a favorite quote from this movie.
Okay.
Where is its scrotum?
Yeah.
Oh my
that
god.
was- yeah,
I
that
actually,
was fucking
you know
cool.
what? I said there wasn't a character I identified with. It was definitely her.
I buy that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, she had a really pretty voice. I wanted to strangle the main character every chance I got.
I know,
Actually,
Such
scene-
an asshole.
The
he
scene
was
where-
literally a jerk.
the scene where they're sitting in the park, him and the girl, what's her name, Jane, something like that.
Daisy from Great Gatsby.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like telling him that he needs to start using a condom or whatever, and he was like, "Have you ever heard the phrase 'It takes, two to tango'?" It's funny. Oscar Isaac is a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's got like nice timing. Sharp is the word I would use.
I feel like his life wouldn't have been so bad if he was just a nicer person.
I don't know. He kind of just gets fucked over by everybody the whole movie. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also does his fair share of fucking, and he's like
yeah,
pretty entitled.
Yeah.
yeah. They'll do it. They'll do it to you. The people that keep asking about his dad, and he's just like, yeah, he's been calling after you, and it's just like a old catatonic man that shits himself in a chair. It was a good movie. I'm gonna go watch Fargo. Maybe. I haven't watched that movie in a while.
I liked that a lot of the people in this movie were based off real people in the Greenwick folk movement. Like Jim and Jean were a real duo, pretty sure. As well as the Clancy brothers, who you guys probably don't listen to a lot of Irish music.
Nope.
But the Clancy brothers were an actual, like, the guys in the sweaters, the Irish guys in the sweaters.
Yeah.
Those are supposed to be I assume they're supposed to be based off the Clancy brothers.
I've heard the Proclaimers.
I'm gonna be.
But it was kind of like a real-ish story set in a real-ish world, which I liked. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
It's not exactly like a biographical story, but it was enough that it was like realistic. I liked it.
I didn't know they were based off of real people. except Bob
The main
Dylan.
character is based on that guy. What's his name? Van. Come on, Kenny, it's your movie.
Yeah, but I don't know about the
You don't know
50s
the
folk
lore.
scene.
Yeah, I don't either.
You don't know that he's based on a real guy?
No, I just did
All
it
the
'cause
songs they sang were that guy's.
I knew that they were based on the
Damn.
guy's songs, but like
I kind of just
I
thought they
didn't-
wrote them. I didn't know that.
No.
Dave Van Ronk.
oh
Yes,
Mm.
is
When
the
he's
guy.
like,
You. And
"Did you
Jim
write
and
this song?
Jean
It fucking
are a
blows."
real duo.
Yeah,
Yep.
that shit's
Justin
funny.
Timberlake.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, I did. He's like, okay.
Yeah, he gives him the album cover, and it's like the real album cover of the guy that all the
Huh.
songs are based on. Jim and Jean were a duo. Yeah, I don't know if you guys don't know like the folklore of like early folk music, but
Folklore.
okay.
It's because folklore. And
No, thank
It's
you for
the-
explaining.
it's
Yeah.
that was good.
folklore.
Good job.
But anyway, yeah, I thought that was cool because usually it's either like completely fallacious or it's based on like a real person. So I like the in between.
Anything else? All right. Next week we're listening to we're listening to
The
Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust, and we're watching whatever movie Kenny told me to put in the wheel.
Inherent Vice.
Inherent Vice. Yes. Awesome. Cool. So we'll see you next week.